to the hand raises. We'll get started with Jeff Baker.
Hi, Jordan. The other night you got to play. You got to play with Matty Beniers on the same line. I'm just wondering what your impressions were of him, first of all, in his first game, and what some of the things you tried to talk to him about, I guess, before his first game. With some of the things you might have tried to talk to him about, just to be ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think first impression was just that I was impressed. He didn't really show any nervousness at all. He jumped right in and was winning a lot of battles, coming out with pucks, making plays. I think first impression I got of him is just how smart he is. He sees the ice really well, and for a big guy or a smaller guy, his first game he was winning a ton of battles. So like what I saw, we had I guess he made a great play to Donnie on the one goal there, and I mean, you look at the game, we could have had 3 or 4 for sure. So just continue to build that confidence, and I love the way that he didn't shy away. He just went right at it.
And just a follow-up, when you first broke into the NHL, was there anybody who kind of took you aside in your first couple of days and tried to say, hey, here's what to expect, here's what you should do?
I mean, I had guys, mentors that I looked up to, Sean Horkoff, Alex Hemsky, guys like that who were established in the league. And little different scenario from me to him. I mean, he's coming in at a time where we got 10 games left in the year. I came in where I made the team out of camp as a 20-year-old. So little different scenarios, but at the same time, I mean, he's mature for his age. I mean, he's like I said, I love the way that he didn't shy away. He just went out there and attacked it. So I think the biggest thing in these last 10 games is just try to get his confidence going, understand that these are in this situation at the end of the year, these are hard games to play against teams that are a lot of these teams are fighting for playoff spots. So as we get into it, it's going to get harder and harder. So get as much experience as he can under him in these last 10 so that he can hit the ground running next year.
Hey, Jordan, thanks for doing this. You mentioned guys like Alex Hemsky and Sean Horkoff were an influence for you. What did you learn as far as how they carry themselves as leaders to influence you that you can take now in a role like this with Matty?
The biggest thing for me with those guys was just off the ice. How to carry yourself in the city, how to carry yourself with the media, those little things. And then throughout the game, just helping with little things as far as face-off assignments. But, I mean, as young kids come up, I mean, he's probably filling with confidence right now playing in from junior or from college hockey. You just want to let him be who he is. Let the game come to him. You learn as you go through mistakes. And I think the biggest asset that I see in his game is how he plays with his head. He's a smart player. And, he sees the ice well. He reads and reacts quickly. And that's what you want. And he moves up and down the middle through it for a centerman well. So, he's got a level head on him, I can tell already. And like I just said, I think the biggest thing is just trying to build him up for the last 10 here, and so that he hits the ground running next year.
Anything else here for Jordan? Mike Benton.
Yeah, one more here. Jordan, given the fact that, the guys will tend to want to play, still in the light of the postponed game Wednesday, how do you feel that 2 days away here from the rink serves this team best to get set for this weekend?
I mean, you look at our schedule, we got a lot of hockey coming up. I love it. I think it's with the timing and how late we got in the night before, it just didn't make sense to come to the rink. So, we got a lot of hockey coming up here in this last, I guess, 2.5 weeks or whatever it is. So, I mean, it's just good to get away for me, myself, just get away and hang out with the family and dial it in for these last 9 games. So, I think it was a good idea.
All right, thanks, Jordan.
Yep.
Appreciate it.